What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another live show. It has been a minute. I apologize about that. Going to go ahead and get into that a little bit later, but it is finally Friday. It's ready time to kick off the weekend, and I couldn't think of anything better to do other than, well, this is the best thing that I could be doing on a Friday night is hanging out with you guys. Um, we're going to go ahead and kick off the weekend right with a cigar. We've got a long one here today. This one is, oh, I can't even read it. A Blender's Gold. I actually got this from Walgreens in Outer Banks when we were there last week, which is why I didn't go live last week at all. Um, we were out there having vacation. I was going to try to go live, but everybody was there at the house, and excuse me. So I just didn't want to go live because I was too busy hanging out with the family and whatnot. But we're gonna go ahead and snip into the cigar and get this live started. There we go. This will help keep a lot of the mosquitoes and gnats away tonight because they are out. I think they're trying to feed up um, to be able to get ready for the wintertime. Tonight's drink, I am drinking water. I had enough to drink while I was on vacation those 4 days to last me a couple weeks. I'll probably have a drink on the next live, but I'm still taking a little bit of a break and drinking some water. So cheers to y'all. All right. So yeah, last weekend we were on vacation. I forget how many bedrooms the house was, but it was a pretty decent house. Most of the houses that we stay in Outer Banks is 3 stories. The kids usually just claim like the bottom level. Um, and there's like rooms with bunk beds and queen size beds, and usually like a game room or a pool table or something like that. And they just like sprawl out on the floor with blankets and pillows and stuff, kind of like we used to do back in the day when we would all go stay at grandma's house. Um, and then like the other 2 floors, like all the adults would sleep in various rooms up there. And I have some pictures of the house. I can't remember what pictures I have exactly, but I am going to show you guys some of the pictures there. Um, there's a huge dining room table. We usually cook crabs and have feasts and cook dinner and go out to eat and all that good stuff and hang out. In this house in particular, there are 29 people. That's adults and kids combined. Um, yeah, had a blast, absolute blast. This year, I will say this is the furthest. I want to say it's the north that we stayed in Outer Banks. We usually try to stay in like the southern shores, and well, the southern shores area will maybe go as far as Duck, but we ended up staying in Corolla this time, which was a good ways away from the main highway, which I think is 158 if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, like we still had a blast. The house was great. Let me go ahead and show you guys some of those pictures now. Um, let's see. Here is a picture of the front of the house. The deck on the second level looks like it goes. It went most of the way around. Um, and then there was a deck on the back that was just on the back side of the house. You couldn't see the beach from here, but you could hear it. And that porch overlooked the pool in the backyard, which is right here. Now that thing in the bottom left hand corner, that was our hangout spot there. We got to hang out underneath of there because there's a TV and a bar area with sink and all that stuff. That's where we watched all of our football and all our sports. And I even bought the blender out there and made a couple drinks. It was just Sorry, it was just a fantastic time. I think I bought a little something back with me, which is why I'm like still coughing a little bit. Um, Going from this nice country air to an area that's like saltwater sea air, then back here, like I think it messed with my allergies a little bit. So I've been sniffling and stuff all week. But yeah, we had an absolutely wonderful time out there. Did went to Captain? No, I'm sorry, we went to Jimmy's Seafood this time. We usually go to Captain George's, but we decided for a change of scenery and went to Jimmy's seafood buffet. They have a different variety of crabs on the bar, um, ranging from like Canadian snow crab, Alaskan snow crab, blue crab, king crab, and then I think they even had the stone crab claws and lobster tails and stuff on the buffet. So we had a good time eating in there. See some people join. I see Love Breakfast. How's it going? Good morning on your side of the world there. Hey, how's it going, sis? Glad to have you on the live as well. Oh, Robert Samuel joined. How's it going, Robert? Long time no see. And then we got Michael. He just joined, just popping in to say hello. Sorry he's been away from the live. Wife works nights, so she's home around times when you're on. Great vacation. Yeah, we had a blast out there. And that guy, Michael, he's been tearing up the fish. I've been seeing all kinds of fishing pictures popping up on Facebook of him. Yeah, he's definitely been slaying them. I need to get on his level. I do plan on taking my kayak out Sunday somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Um, I did post a video on my YouTube channel. So it's kind of like I didn't do any talking in it. It was more of a like, hey, look, I went out kayak fishing and caught quite a few fish. Little music score over it and all that good stuff, and just some quick clips, if you will. Um, I just wanted to post that for you guys to let you know I'm out here trying to do some fishing and whatnot. But let me show you guys some more pictures of the house here. Here's the volleyball court. Where I'm standing at there is under this thing here, the little tiki hut, if you will. There's a back door behind my bald head there that leads you out to the volleyball court, and it's a full size volleyball court, which is nice. And then that in turn, like face the pool, as you can see, is a rack of kids in that bad boy. And I caught some pictures of my daughter and my nephew playing volleyball out there on the volleyball court. What is this picture? Oh, this picture here is a store called Sugar Planet. I've been told that there's some in Ocean City, but this is the first time I've seen them down there in the Nags Head area. So we popped in there, and a lot of the candy little carousels here that you see in the middle, like that, the thing right there in the middle. Those are just the different assortments of candy. They you pay by weight, so you go in there, you scoop your candy in like a plastic bag, and they weigh it and charge you. We spent, I'm almost ashamed to say, we spent $175 in that store on candy. And yeah, it was, I mean, the candy was good, but geez, I wasn't expecting to spend that much. They had fresh fudge in there and hand dipped ice cream and all that stuff. Excuse me. I think all that phlegm and stuff is finally starting to drain down into my throat. So if I lose my voice, I do apologize. Let's see what other kind of pictures we got. Oh, here's outside of the store. I think they called that thing Sharky or something like that. And, and it wasn't a beach trip without getting a sunset picture. I tried to get a sunrise picture, but it just didn't work out. I couldn't get myself up in the morning to get out there and go take a sunrise picture. But Me and my wife, we ate at this place called BJ's. And man, when I tell you, it's a little mom and pop shop, but when I tell you guys the food was phenomenal, we stopped in and got some crab dip. They that is fried pita chips, and those things they fried them up and sprinkled a little bit of Old Bay on them, which is all it needed. Maybe I think there was some salt on there too, but that thing started us off right. I ended up getting I think that was flounder, beer battered flounder with some fries, side of coleslaw, and some cornbread. And my wife got a jalapeno burger. I know I have a picture of that. Here we go. And she said that was pretty good. I just wish I got a picture of the slice of cheesecake that I got. Um, I got blueberries on top of it. That thing was delicious. It was thick, like almost like 5 inches thick. That thing was humongous. But yeah, the kids had a blast, and on the way out, we stopped by the grave digger and attraction, and all the kids got on the monster truck and rode the monster truck. This is everybody out there drinking and having a good time. The kids are swimming. What is this? Oh, that's just. Mostly everybody had went to bed. I think this was the night we got there, and everybody was just kind of doing their own thing. I have a video of my wife singing karaoke. I don't think she's going to allow me to share that though. I think it's for my eyes only. Not that she was doing anything inappropriate, but she's kind of shy, so I'm not going to show that. But yeah, we had a blast. We only went. We drove down Wednesday and stayed till Sunday. We normally go for the whole week, but my wife she couldn't get the coverage at her store that she needed, so we just only went for a part of the week. I think next year we're going to try to go for the full week, um, but we'll see how that goes. Got a couple other vacations that we want to do as well, so we'll see. But enough about me. I wanted to also see how everybody's week is. Was that's in the chat now. I see Michael. He said that he's probably going. This is referring back to kayak fishing. Looks like he's going out Wednesday. And he watched the video that I of my kayak video. He looks like he's going to be working on his bathroom as well. I need to start on my bathroom. I literally have everything sitting in my living room that is needed to upgrade my bathroom. I'm talking new toilet, light fixture, mirror, sink, flooring, all the works, and I just haven't got around to doing it just yet. But we will get to it. See, Michael said BJ restaurant isn't like the in Central Park. We never tried. We went to the Pantheon, the Greek restaurant in Fredericksburg for the first time, and that was my stomping grounds growing around Frank's and Rose's, but don't recall ever eating there. Yeah, this BJ's was different. I know what BJ's you're talking about. BJ's Tap House right there in Central Park. That place, to me, was pretty good. Me and my the first time me and my wife went, they had these brisket nachos that were to die for, but they took that off the menu. I think I had a burger and my wife had the prime rib that was really good. Um, yeah, I know the Pantheon you're talking about as well. I think I've ate there once, but the Franks and Roses place, I don't think I've ever heard of that place. I forget the name of it. I thought it was like it was. I thought it was BJ's Barbecue, but it wasn't BJ's Barbecue. It was like BJ's Bar or something. I can't for the life of me remember. Oh, looks like we got a first time viewer here. What's going on down East Tackle? All the way from Canada. Welcome to the live show. Um, Glad you could stop by. Yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling, smoking me a little cigar. Every other week, I like to do these kind of like sit downs and just like hang out, tell you guys how my week's been, see how your guys' week has been. And then on the other weeks, I do like a somewhat of a formal show where we talk about like a fishing topic and then what's going on around the world, all that good stuff. Michael said, "Yeah, we were replacing everything but the tub floor. I'm tearing up and replacing tile. Frank's Nursery and Craft and Roses. Oh, Roses, the department store. Okay, yeah, my mom used to be a manager at that Roses. I know exactly where you're talking about. Old Marco, how's it going? Marco went on the trip with us as well. Monte Cristo. No, this is a Blender's Gold. I actually got this from a pharmacy here, Walgreens. I can't remember if you guys have Walgreens up there in Canada or not, but yeah, we I got this from Walgreens when I was down in the Outer Banks beach area, and I think it was a pack of 5, and I'm slowly starting to get through them. As you can see, these things are pretty long, like longer than my hand almost, and this is like partially smoked. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a nice one. It definitely has a really good pull on it, like really, really smooth. It's not like those ones that like burn your throat. I don't inhale cigars. You're not supposed to, but it doesn't burn my throat or anything like that. It's just really smooth. It doesn't really have like fruit flavor or it's just like a regular tasting cigar. I do have ones that kind of smell and taste like grape soda a little bit, but yeah, this one's a really, really good one. I think the pack of 5 was like $18. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I usually have a whiskey, like a whiskey or some sort of alcoholic drink. I was on vacation last weekend and drank a little, not excessively, but kind of a lot. So I was like kind of slowing down a little bit. I'll have a drink with me on the next show on the rocks for sure, and a cigar. But yeah, it. I usually do have a whiskey or some sort of liquor with this. Michael says it's a nice wrapper for sure. I don't smoke as much, and was a Maduro, but now I like lighter smoke. He said Blackworks are one of his favorites. May you make a suggestion? Absolutely. I'm always looking for different kind of cigars to smoke. I've I'd been a flavor of a fan of the CAO flavors for a while. Then I started branching out and just trying random cigars. But yeah, I'll definitely take a suggestion. And I don't know if I have anything to write it with right now. I'll see if I can remember. I'll text it to myself from my admin phone here. Mm-hmm. My younger son's gonna get me a piece of paper and a pen so I can write this down. Jack Daniels Blue Label and a Monte Cristo if you can find them. I have a website called jrcigars.com and I forget the name of the other one. If one of them don't have it, I'm sure the other one will. So I may go ahead and get that ordered and run out to the ABC store and go grab me some Jack Daniels Blue Label. I already have these. Like I can make like an ice ball with. I found it on Amazon. I can make an ice ball and I can drop it down um in my whiskey glass and sip on that. Oh, you said Monty's are banned in the U.S. Ooh, oh, okay. Michael says Romans. I'm still a fan of like whiskey rebellion. There's nothing wrong with a good shot of whiskey. I'll tell you that. So the Monty's are a Cuban cigar. Okay, that's Noted. I might see if I can. If they're banned in the U.S., I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Um, I'll double check though. Maybe I can get some. We'll see. I will say for these being $18 for five. Um, as you can see, I've been smoking on it for a little bit. It's actually got a nice even uh burn on it. Thank you. Set my cigar down really quick so I can write this down. Jack Daniel's Blue Label and a Monte Cristo. All right, got that written down on my little sheet of paper that little fella got here for me. Let me fold this up and put it in my pocket where I'll be able to keep track of it. Let's see. Michael said I can get those the Roma cigars that he's talking about at the Hogshead and Cosmic Corner. You might not be able to sit out here while I smoke this.
Yeah, I might have to trim this. It's not this one, guys. Have to be at least 4 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back inside, maybe eat my pot roast.
Okay. Yeah. Enjoy your pot roast. I appreciate you subbing down East Tackle. Yeah. Next Friday I'll probably have a nice put together show, and um, hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of a Monte Cristo if they're still if they are legal here, and be more than happy to toast and cheers with you. I don't know about y'all, but in Virginia, I'm starting to notice the leaves are starting to change color. I was sitting underneath of a tree today, and the leaves are starting to get a little bit of a yellowish and brownish tint to them. And the temperatures have been dropping. It's been great. I've been feeling the itch to get on a deer and get on some fish that are feeding to get ready for the wintertime. Hoping to get on a big boy here pretty soon. I feel like that if I'm gonna get a big boy, this is gonna be the time of year for me to do it. And honestly, it's gonna come off of something that I'm least expecting. It's probably gonna come off of a wacky worm or something. I don't know if I'm foreshadowing it, but I'm gonna take the kayak out Sunday. I have a rod that I have a wacky worm tied on. That's what I caught a plenty of fish in my last kayaking video off of a wacky worm, and I'm going to keep that bad boy tied on and fish it at this lake I'm going to on Sunday and see if I can catch a big boy out there. Um, I think I'm going to go to the pond that where I caught my personal best bass at 5 pounds 1 ounce, and see if I can catch one about that size or bigger. And I do feel like it is going to come off the wacky worm for some reason. We'll see. Down East Texas says summers don't last long enough. Yeah, nowhere near long enough. Mike says I'm hoping to land a big bass on spinnerbait here soon. Um, yeah, I know you've been catching a bunch of big bass off those deep diving crates you've been using. And look, from the pictures, I think it was KVD Sexy Dog, if I remember right. It says, "Do I do any catfishing? I'm near the Potomac." Yeah, I do catfishing all the time, and it's funny because if I were to go a few miles in that direction, I would be crossing over the Potomac and going into Maryland. But if I go 15, 20 minutes that way, I'll be on the Rappahannock River. The county I live in is smack dab between both rivers. Um, yeah, like the Potomac River is the northern border of King George County, and Rappahannock is like the southern border. So I live like smack dab between both rivers. Grew up catfishing, and I taught myself how to bass fish. But yeah, I love catfishing. My wife loves when I catfish too because she loves the spoils. Like, loves when I bring home catfish to fry. I still haven't made it down to the James. I've heard stories of people catching catfish about as big as a Volvo. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if I could get a hold of one of those. I don't know how I'd get it in, but it'd be nice to snag in the winter. I'd probably think it's a log or something like that. I don't even think I'd have the gear to handle the catfish that big. But yeah, deer season. This is the middle of September ish. Yeah. So the archery season for deer starts the second Saturday in October, I think it is. Um, I need to bust out the crossbows and start sighting those in. I'll be able to take my oldest son with me. He has his own crossbow. See if I can get him on his first deer. See if I can get my third. I forget who it was I was talking to, or if it was a show I was watching. But they say there's a couple different, like three different stages of deer hunters. You got the beginner that will pretty much like shoot anything legal, and then and that could be like a small little button buck or a little doe or something like that. And then you got the volume hunter that's going to try to tag out every year. That's like the next step of after somebody kills their first couple deer. And then you have the trophy hunter. They'll let deer walk around them all day long in the hopes of not catching, finding that nice size trophy deer, the 8, 10 pointer that they've been looking at on their trail cameras, and they'll like kill that one deer during the season, and then they're like completely satisfied. I'm thinking I'm about to skip over the stage where I'm looking to tag out and just get good quality deer. Like I feel like I don't need to tag out. In my house, I think me and I can't remember. I think my youngest son likes deer. I don't know if my oldest son does. Um, but I think we're the only ones in the house that like deer, so I don't want to put too much deer meat in the freezer and it go bad and go to waste. Michael says I'm going to hop off. Gotta get up early and meet a guy for a go kart for the kids. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's perfect. Yeah. Good night. Good luck redoing your bathroom this weekend. Um, yeah, I might be listening to you for help to do mine. I've been dreading it. I was talking about how even this was burning and the bottom was starting to burn out a little slower. Yeah, I haven't hunted in a couple years. One year I did something to my knee at work. It was kind of hard to walk, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to walk in the woods and do all that hunting. And then the following year, my hunting club disbanded, so I didn't have anywhere to hunt. So yeah, I didn't hunt that year, but I got a couple spots that I'm gonna be able to hunt at this year, and I got to get everything situated. One of them is an army base that I live near. We're allowed to hunt back there. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get my passes and get situated. Um, I probably should go over there and start scouting, but other people hunt there too, and I don't know where they hunt at exactly. And I'm not trying to steal anybody's honey hole, if you will. But with it being public, it's kind of hard to do. So I guess this is like first come first serve. Ray Ward, how's it going? So you're also waiting on the hunting season. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I think I'm really really excited about archery. Um, I think that's always been my favorite hunting season. Well, they've changed the laws here in Virginia now. You can, in the county that I live in, you couldn't use a rifle. You always had to use a shotgun with a buckshot. But now, if you're 10 feet or more in the air, you can use a rifle. So I'll probably need to invest in a rifle. And I have a climbing tree stand. I just haven't used it yet. Um, that way I could get up there and I can use rifle. But I wouldn't see. I'd have to ask a game ward next time I run into one to see if I could use a shotgun with slugs, if that would count as a rifle, or I could be in a ground blind and use that. But archery, I done killed 2 deer during the archery season, so I feel like archery is my thing. Um, some people wouldn't say I'm a true archery hunter because I use a crossbow, but that's the technology. Um, Shoulders are kind of banged up from being a kid, so crossbow it was for me. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about doing some fishing. When I wake up tomorrow, I need to start prepping because I'm going to be making a shrimp, sausage, and I think I'm gonna do chicken. I'm gonna do a gumbo. Make that for tomorrow, and Sunday I'm gonna go out and go fishing. And as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt where I got fishing on my mind, and I've been thinking real heavy about fishing here lately. Because I'll be honest with y'all, like um, with all the stuff going on in life right now, like fishing kind of sort of fell back. Fell to the wayside a little bit. I haven't been putting out as much fishing content as I would like, but here lately, ever since I've been able to get back on the kayak and take that thing and getting over the PTSD of my kayak accident and whatnot, that's all I've been thinking about is fishing. I'm back to like driving when I'm driving around for work. I'll see like little honey holes, and I'm like, man, I'd really love to fish that. But so yeah, the bug is starting to bite me again. Ray Ward says you got to use the technology you have available. Man got into some smallmouth a couple of days ago. Man, I am still trying to chase me down a smallmouth. I know they're here in Virginia. I just gotta get out there to them. I know the Rappahannock River here in Virginia, above the fall line, they have smallmouth. I just got to get out there and get to them. But hopefully you had yourself a blast. I heard people that fish for largemouth most of their life and catch a smallmouth, they immediately like become smallmouth fishermen because they just love the fight of a smallmouth. So I want to see what they're talking about. I want to hook into one so bad. I just got to get out there where they are. I still haven't caught a snakehead yet. Still trying to do that. Uh, I keep saying this is going to be my year to do it, and then the year comes and goes, and I'm still snakeheadless. Uh, I've had like somebody's caught one, and they shared the meat with me a long time ago. We grilled it, of all things, and I tell you what, that was a delicious fish. As ugly as that fish is, like it is the exact opposite when it comes to taste. I love it. It felt like when it came to snakehead, you were able to just catch them just like this. Now I don't see a whole lot of people. Well, a couple people that live around here, they just know where to go. They can catch them. It feels like anytime they want. But I haven't been able to catch them. I know there's been quite a few like bow fishermen that have just been like slaughtering them. Um, I think I saw a picture a long time ago. Somebody shot like 30 or 40 of them with bows in one night. And I was like, man, I just want to catch one or two. I just want to feel the fight. I've heard a couple different things from a few different people about snakehead. Some people say, like if you're fishing them for like top water, for instance, the blow up is really good, but then they're like lazy fighters, so they don't really fight all that much. Then I hear the opposite from another person, and like they give you the fight of their life. So I just don't know what to believe. I'm just gonna have to go out here and find out for myself. Or dry the end of my cigar off a little bit. It's like soaked. Yeah, my cutter on my lighter does a really good job of cutting into my cigar for me. Got to get the shavings out of it. So I missed since I was on vacation last week. I've been doing a little segment on my second channel called Sunday Dinner, where I just put together like a little quick video of what I'm cooking for Sunday dinner that week, and I've been letting a randomizer choose the protein and the cuisine for Sunday dinner. I'll spend that during like Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll get groceries throughout the week for it. Find recipes and give it a shot. You know, just try to expand what I'm cooking because you can only do like fried chicken this Sunday, and then fried fish the next Sunday, and you know, so on and so forth. Like big soul food dinners, like every so often before everybody starts getting tired of it. So I've been, you know, trying to expand my cooking horizons, if you will. Um, been making some pretty delicious stuff. I made shrimp and fish tacos for a Mexican Sunday night dinner one day. Did a seafood gumbo a few weeks ago. That was pretty good. There was an Asian dish I did too. I think it was like some sort of hibachi. I can't remember now. But this Sunday, I didn't even spin the wheel. I forgot to, but I was scrolling Facebook on like Monday or Tuesday, and came came across something called steak and cheese tortellini. So I'm going to make that for Sunday dinner, and I can't wait to show that to you guys on the next live for Ode to Cookaholics. Oh yeah, Ray and Down East Tackle, if you guys are still there, on when I do my official live show, which will be next week, what I do is I alternate weeks. I do like a little kickback like this, and you know, just randomly talk about stuff and smoke a cigar and have a drink. But on other weeks, I do more of a formal show. Like there's like a topic we talk about, and then there's a few different segments that I do. One of the segments is I call it catch of the week. And I have subscribers send me pictures of fish that they've caught, and I'll show them to everybody. And I'll also do the same. Another segment called "Ode to the Cookaholics," where if you cooked something and you were really feeling yourself with the dish, you can send me a picture of your plate, and I'll show that too. That's where I usually show what I've cooked during the week, and then show you guys the Sunday dinner video from the week before. So if you guys are interested in like sharing your fishing catches, or even if you you know, threw something nice together for dinner one night, and you want to display that as well, you can email them to me or send them to me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll throw them in the video on the live as well. Yeah, we be out here making each other a little jealous with our dishes. So just if you guys want to partake in that, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Starting to run out of water. Let's see. What else can we talk about? I'm still kind of sort of in vacation mode this week. It didn't drag. I like it went by kind of slow. I did take Monday off to be able to recuperate from the vacation. Um, I like letting my wife be the passenger princess when we go on vacation. So I did all the driving there while we were down there, and then I drove back as well. So I used Monday to like sit back, relax with my feet up, sat back and played video games for a little while. Um, I think I watched Monday Night Football. Um, but yeah, just sat back and hung out before I went back to work on Tuesday. But that vacation was well needed. We got to be able to hang out with the whole family. That was awesome. If I had to pick a favorite vacation, I didn't start going to the Outer Banks until I met my wife. Her family gets a beach house through rental agencies down there every year, and we went like 5 or 6 times. We usually try to go every other year. Um, but with everybody getting older, we're trying to spend as much time with grandparents and stuff as much as possible. And I think we are going to try to go again. But I am going to try to go on a cruise next year as well. If I had to pick a favorite vacation, I definitely would say um, it would be a cruise. I went on my first cruise last year, year before, I can't remember. Um, and I had the time of my life. It was the first time I've been out of the country. Went to the Caribbean. Um, yeah, like a cruise. It is like right up my alley. I didn't have to like pull out any money. Like we paid for like everything ahead of time. We had the drink package, so I didn't have to bust out my wallet or anything to pay for stuff. It was already paid for. It was awesome. Just had to show my face on my room card and got whatever we wanted. Every day is a buffet on the ship somewhere, and yeah, I'm on boats. I fish out of boats and stuff like that. Out there in the ocean, that's a lot of water to be in. But the boat ride was not bad at all. There were some times where, uh, like we were in a comedy show and the boat did a lot of rocking, for instance, but you got used to it. I didn't have to take any motion sickness medicines, thank goodness. Yeah, while I have you guys here, I am looking for a topic to talk about in my in next week's live show. Um, fishing or oh, a fishing or hunting related. So if you guys have a topic that you would like to talk about and discuss, it's like an open discussion, if you will. I read the comments as I'm going, and like it's like a discussion, almost like you're here. Um, yeah, like drop it over there in the comment section. We can talk about that next week when the we do the live show. See, Smoking Noble says, "What cigar am I smoking?" Man, I got this cigar from a Walgreens. It is a Blender's Gold. It was $18 for a 5 pack. It was just something I just picked up at Walgreens so I can smoke while I was having a drink when I was on vacation. I got a couple of them left over. Pretty nice cigar for $18. Got a really good pull on it. Very mild tasting. It doesn't leave the burn taste in your mouth. Like I like it a lot actually. Scent wise, it's like just your average cigar. It doesn't have like a fruity smell or a sweet smell, if you will. My wife is telling me, "You need to get up and move." I'm like, "Nah, it's after 9 o'clock. I don't know how much moving you think I'm doing. I'm here relaxing with my peoples." I think one day it'd be pretty cool to have a little cigar, not a cigar brand, like a cigar sponsorship or something. But I'm pretty sure that's going to come way later when I'm like a bigger channel. Be pretty awesome. Oh boy, Smoking Noble says nice. I'm smoking an Olivia V. Stay Smoky Brother. I have never heard of that. Where's my paper? I'm gonna write that one down too. Um, Someone else in the show earlier, Down East Tackle, he gave me a cigar that I should try. A Monte Cristo. I'm just writing down different cigars that I can try. Like I'm not really partial to any. I mean, if I were to pick a favorite cigar, I really like the CAO flavors. The Moon Trance is my absolute favorite. Then there's the Vanilla Robusto that I really like as well. But I'm not going to stick with one cigar. I'm like just trying different ones, if you will. So that Olivia V Stay, I'm gonna write that one down. Olivia, Oliva. I'm sorry, Oliva V Stay Smoky Brother. Yeah, got me a little sheet of paper. Oh, gave me another one. Olivia V and Olivia V Melania. Olive, Oliva. I keep saying Olivia. Oliva V Milano. All right, got me a few cigars I can try. All right, maybe one of these days I'll turn into a cigar connoisseur and talk about ring size and length and afternotes and all that kind of stuff one day. I think I get my cigar smoking from my granddad. He used to smoke cigars way back in the day. Back when it was acceptable to smoke in your house. He smoked Grenadiers. I don't know if you remember that cigar. I don't even know if they still make those, but he used to smoke those back in the day. Um, yeah, I think it was just something for me to try, and I actually like cigar smoking. I usually have some sort of like alcohol drink. I'm resorting to water right now because I felt like I drank plenty, enough for a couple weeks when I was down in the Outer Banks last weekend. So I'm kind of taking it easy this week. Um, but I'll probably pick it back up. Down East recommended that I get some Jack Daniels Blue Label and pair it with a cigar. So I think I'm gonna try that next week if I can find some. Um, there ain't nothing like a good cigar and some whiskey. Whiskey, bourbon, and cognac is my three go tos when I like to when I smoke cigars. Although a few weeks ago I was in the mood for rum, so I got some Malibu and mixed it with some juice when I was out here drinking that and smoking cigars. It didn't pair as well as it would like if you had whiskey or cognac or something. But I was just feeling rum for some reason, so I got me some rum. Hmm. So I want to ask y'all a question for those of you that like to watch football. Who do you think the Chiefs are going to be playing in the Super Bowl this year? I think I don't know. I think part of me does think I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. Um, I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl. I think Jerry Jones is in the way of creating a good team. But I feel like the Chiefs are going to be there. Um, I think if the Detroit Lions can make a push like they did last year, and get back in the playoffs again this year, I think they have a good shot at going. What do you guys think? I'm not really like a big sports junkie, but I try to follow it a little bit. Um, college football. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, you good? College football, man. With all the upsets and stuff that happened in the first 2 weeks, I couldn't even begin to tell you who's going to be in any bowl games. Um, looks like Alabama's off to a good start in their first year with Nick Saban retiring. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Hola. I didn't get to watch the Miami game last night, but I heard Tua got another concussions. It sucks for him. I forget how many this is for him. I'm surprised that those helmets that they wear in practice, they look like big foam helmets. I'm surprised they don't wear. I think it goes over top of the regular helmet. I'm surprised they don't just wear those in the game. Um, Paul said, "What you drinking on, man?" I am drinking on water. I I felt like I drank enough when I was in Outer Banks to last me a week or so. So I'm taking a break this week. I'm just going to be sipping on some water while I do the cigar. Man, these longer cigars. I usually can smoke the whole one in one sitting, but it definitely takes me a while. I think I've been smoking on this one for an hour since I started the live, and about halfway through, this thing was about like this long. This is definitely one of those cigars that you want to smoke if you're not going anywhere for a while. And if you're smoke the whole thing, you get the that it's not inebriated. It's like I wouldn't even say like it's like high, but you definitely get the lightheadedness if you do smoke the whole thing. Only lasts for a little while though. Probably in bed.
This cigar died down a little.
Huh?
This cigar died down a little.
Huh?
I'm just gonna keep turning my phone.
Yeah, make sure it's not too loud.
Put it on mute.
All right. For those of you that don't know, this is my youngest. Call him little fella.
We got new people in the live.
Mm-hmm. Somebody was in here from Canada a while ago.
Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Man, people come from all around the world.
Yeah. I don't know if Love Breakfast is still in here. It's understandable if he's not because he's over in the UK.
Yeah.
But yeah. Spider was crawling on my tripod. Blew him off.
Oh. You can have some.
What you playing?
It's a Roblox game.
Old Roblox and Minecraft and so I can't see anything because when I was younger it was Mario and Sonic.
That's all y'all had.
Dang.
That literally is mainly what y'all had.
We had Zelda too.
M1 Grand? Isn't that a World War II gun?
It is actually.
You surprised I know that?
A little bit. I don't think they started teaching all about any of the wars yet in school.
They have.
Well, the Civil War and Revolutionary.
Yeah. And plus we learned, and plus I learned about the World War II, World War One, or off of Roblox.
Oh.
We have games off of them.
Well, let me find out Roblox is educational a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, do you even have games about the Revolutionary War?
Oh. I learned about those kind of guns when I played the original Call of Duty.
Original Call of Duty?
Uh-huh.
Wait, they had M1 Grands in them in there too?
Yep. There's a couple missions where you use that gun, and then there was another mission where you were trying to get inside this bunker, and I think it was like the P-51 Mustangs finally ended up coming to help.
Hold on. I'll show you World War II. I think D-Day, right?
Yep, D-Day.
Yeah, that's World War II.
That was another one of the missions in that Call of Duty game too.
D-Day is actually.
What's going on? I'm drinking water tonight. I drank quite a bit when I was down in the Outer Banks last week, so I'm taking a little bit of a break this weekend. I'm going to be picking it back up though next weekend. I'll probably have some. Maybe get some Jack Daniel's Blue Label. Somebody recommended me to try that with my cigar, so I think I'm gonna get that next week.
Hold on, the game takes a while to move. But it does have all the guns they had in World War II, like the Springfields, flamethrowers.
Flamethrowers?
Yeah, they have flamethrowers.
I do remember the Springfield.
Springfield's the best gun I think we ever had.
I was partial to the M1 Grand. I think that was what the for the World War history buffs out there. I think the M1 Grands is what the Rangers used.
And Rifleman.
Yeah, the Rifleman.
For medic, assault, engineer, officer, sharpshooter, forgeman, marksman, sharp surfer, and flamethrower.
Oh, Mortarman.
Mortarman. I'm really looking forward to getting Mortarman.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they get RPGs.
No, it's not an RPG.
Not RPGs, but
mortar. It's literally like a tube that you drop a shell in, and it slides down, and it's like.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Grenade is actually best because you get a very good grenade actually.
Yeah, it's definitely fall. My outdoor couch cushions are starting to get dew on them from the temperature dropping, and my butt's wet now.
Oh, see, like people like they have bazookas in this game. Okay, go. Throwing grenade. I didn't even know they had grenades back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coming up on my favorite season. Like looking at this dew and all that stuff. I'm really, really looking forward to fall. Not only for like the hunting and the fishing aspect, but like fall festivals and like if it's apple pickings, if you're into that kind of stuff. Kind of like start making soups and chilies and gumbos. That's why I'm making a gumbo tomorrow.
Do you know what engineer does?
What?
Do you know what the engineer does?
What?
They build like stuff to block the bullets from hitting. Like look, like they're mainly Frenchmen.
Yeah, they make barriers and whatnot.
Yeah, and place landmines. That's what I like about it, because I get a lot of kills off that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're good camping material.
You know, one of my friends, he was in the military. He was a combat engineer. You know Darren.
Darren was in the military?
Yeah, he was in the army.
Oh, I didn't even know they had shotguns too.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go help clean dinner.
Oh, okay. I'll be back, guys.
I know it's I know some people are kind of iffy about having their kids on camera on YouTube in front of the world, but I do think it helps him become a little bit of a better speaker and not be as shy. He's a really, really shy kid. So when he does come out here and sit on the live and actually talks um, to you guys, I think it does help him a little bit, like getting over his shyness. He still won't talk to a stranger out in the street though, so he still has his stranger danger intact. I'm sipping on this water a lot slower than I would be sipping on any alcoholic drink right now. We've been in this live for like an hour, and I feel like I would have been 3 drinks in right now. Crazy, sipping on water slower than I would the alcohol. Damn, y'all, I'm not an alcoholic, y'all. I promise. I'm looking forward to this gumbo tomorrow. I tell y'all what, the first one I made, it was I can't even say it was spicy, like true Cajun spicy. Like the longer it sat, it felt like the spicier it got. But I think this one tomorrow, so everybody can enjoy it a little bit more. I'm gonna make it a little less spicy, and I didn't put any okra in it last time, so I think I'm gonna put the okra in it so I don't get in trouble on TikTok again. Somebody came with my TikTok short that I posted on there on the last gumbo I made, and somebody said it wasn't a true gumbo because it didn't have the okra in it. You know, it's fine. Yo, I've been thinking about doing on my simple as a big fella doing like my beard regimen. My beard is getting pretty long, and I've been having people ask me about what do I put in it and stuff like that. You know, my beard's all curly, but if I grab hair and pull it down, it's like I'm holding on to like a couple single strands of hair right here, and you can see it's like all the way down to the logo on my shirt. So I think I might be incorporating that. Sorry, a light flashed over there. Might be incorporating that in my Simple Life channel. If you ain't subscribed to that channel, I will go subscribe to that once we get off of here. Um, I'm actually live on both channels through SteamYard and both of my Facebook pages. You can watch this video over there too. Uh, that's going to be the channel I put a lot of my cooking videos and every like you know like my vlogs and travels and all that stuff. The little fella keeps looking out here to see if I'm still alive. I still got that much of a cigar left, so I'm gonna be out here until at least this is done, and then I'll let y'all go. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Friday night, and I'm gonna go enjoy mine and get this weekend started off. Yeah, my cigar starting to come apart on the end. I hear four wheelers this late at night. Mm. Y'all, do y'all think I should talk about the Shannon Sharp situation on the social session of next week's show? I'm thinking about just leaving it alone. Like my personal opinion about it, like no harm, no foul. I don't think he should get in any trouble over it. I watched his live show. I know he felt embarrassed. I mean, who wouldn't? Um, with a video of like that getting out there for the world to hear. You can't see anything, of course, but for the world to hear it, I know he said he was embarrassed. Like I like Shannon Sharp. I like his show. I like what he's doing over there. Um, he don't know me from Adam, but like yeah, like feel embarrassed, but it happened. Like he's moving past it, but there's people running it to the ground. I think that's why I don't want to talk about it, with the exception of now. But yeah, it happened. He should not get any trouble. It was an honest mistake. Um, oh yeah, my cigar really coming apart in the back. Yeah, it was just an honest mistake. What that man does is his business. I'm still watching his podcast and his club Shay Shay and all that stuff. Like he didn't lose a fan in me. That I will say that. I don't even think he should lose any like sponsorships or anything like that. There are a lot of spiders crawling over my tripod right now. I don't trying to figure out why they're attracted to it. It could be all the spotlights I have out here too. Because as you can see behind me, it is pitch black. Like only yeah, you can see my shed light a little bit right here. Um, it's way back there, but whew, what's that? Oh, paper. I thought he was bringing me something out here. Y'all, gas here is officially below $3 a gallon. It hasn't been like that for a while. But then, of course, the election is right around the corner, so gas is going to be cheap. It'll probably drop even more. If I were to fathom a guess, it'll probably like it's when I got gas earlier today, it was like $2.98. I think I have it dropping as low as 2.75 by the time the election rolls around. It might even drop more, but I feel like the gas price tends to drop right around the election time to make everybody feel good about it, I guess. So various politicians can claim responsibility of getting gas prices down. Oh, Chrissy, she went on vacation with us too. Said, "You're right. I just said the same thing to my dad. 287 at Wawa. So it went down even more. Man, I think it was like 298. I went out to Tappahannock earlier today, and it was 298 down there when I got gas. Um, I don't think I don't even go to the Dalgren today, but yeah, 287. I think it's going to get down to 275 by the time the election rolls around. If these grocery prices could get down, that'd be fantastic. I kind of slowed down on smoking meat because I think I priced a brisket the other day, and that thing was like $90, and that was just a regular like smoker's brisket at Food Lion. I'm kind of scared to go to Costco to see what the USDA Prime is going to cost. Probably looking at 120. I smoked a pork belly a couple weeks ago. And I think I paid $60 for that. And I think I made what's it's called I call it pork belly pops. I think it made like 10 skewers, if you will. That was all I was able to get out of it. Um, it wasn't it wasn't enough to feed everybody in my house, so I had to get a pork tenderloin and smoke that along with it. But yeah, man, I can't even like smoke meat like I want because of the prices. And also, when I was in Tappahannock earlier, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody's noticed this. If Love Breakfast is in here, I'm pretty sure you know how. I know how y'all feel about tipping culture over there across seas. Um, Over here, they like shove tipping in your face. Like I ordered a pizza to go. Like the Pizza Hut that I went to, it doesn't have any chairs. They don't wait on you or anything. So I got a carry out. And when I was placing the order online, they were asking for like an 18% tip. That was defaulted. And I was like, man, I'm literally going to. They're making like a wage. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a livable wage, but um, they're still trying to get tips out of people too to help pay these pay the workers. Like tipping is starting to become a little ridiculous here in the United States. Just like shove it down your throat. But hey, come pick up your pizza and can you give us an 18% tip as well on top of paying for your food? When I go to a sit down restaurant, I don't mind tipping. I just know that people that tell me that travel abroad, they say you better not tip. It's offensive over there. So I'm like, oh, sorry. But I know people over here are struggling. So I know when me and my wife do go to a sit down restaurant, we tend to tip pretty well, like 18, 20%. They're really fantastic. I've tipped as much as 25% before. Uh, but I even remember back in the day, like you got a 10% tip, you were ecstatic. You're like, oh my God, they tipped me 10%. Now you get looked at weird if you try to tip 10%. I know once me and my wife went to a Waffle House and we got the All Star specials. I think the All Star specials are like $10 a person. So it was like $20 for both of our meals, and like $3 for our drink, $3 for our drinks. Like apple juice, orange juice, or whatever, free refills. And I think I tipped them like $20, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like $40 for a good for breakfast is nothing, but yeah, that's I can't even calculate that in my head right now. Starting to get a little stopped up, I guess, because the temperature is dropping. Randall, my man, what's going on? Long time no see. I know I haven't been on live for like a couple weeks, but hopefully everything's going well with you. Right now, I'm just out here sipping on water, smoking a cigar, and complaining about the tipping culture here in the United States. We were talking about gas prices. Up here, things have gotten as low as $2.87. I'm not sure what the prices are down there in Georgia right now, but hopefully you're seeing a decline in the gas prices as well. Randall said he's been busy with all these storms rolling through. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting I think Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's as far as I looked in the forecast. I think they're calling for rain all 3 days. Like pretty high percentage chance of it too. So I'm thinking I'm about to start getting what you're getting down there. That's rolling up this way. As long as it doesn't mess up my kayak fishing on Sunday, I'll be all right. Yes, yeah, I do remember what you do for a living, so I know those storms have been absolutely getting on your nerves down there. Somebody dropped something inside the house. Kind of loud. Oh man, probably should move my ash bucket a little closer so I don't have to go gadget arms to ash this thing off. Randall said a coworker took off to Louisiana 2 days for support. I had to stay back to support the South Georgia and Southern Alabama area. Yeah, I'm glad you're back safe. I know those storms down there can release a lot of water fast and make things dangerous in a heartbeat. So I'm glad you're back safe, and I'm glad you can do it on the live tonight. Sorry, I'm out here yawning. I'm not tired. I'm just chilling, I guess. I don't know why I'm yawning. Just about done with my cigar. It's taking me almost an hour and a half to smoke this thing. Randall, this thing was like this long, like not even exaggerating. Oh man, good cigar though. Randall says I couldn't do it. Yeah, the first cigar I smoked of these when I was down in the Outer Banks area last weekend, I was so like lightheaded. Like I've never smoked the devil's lettuce, if you will, but if I would have, that would have been like I'm sure it felt like that's what it feels like to be high. Like I was lightheaded and giggly and all that kind of stuff. And Randall said I'd be coughing up a lung or two. Laughing out. Devil's lettuce was my youth days. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the look I gave, but yeah, the old left-handed cigarettes. Yeah, man, it's feeling really, really good out here. I got to get me a tent and start camping out in the backyard again. That's for sure. You can't see it. I wish I took a picture. Somebody pulling in my driveway, and I don't know who. Um, but here in my backyard, I got my bonfire like loaded up with wood. I'm waiting for a really, really chilly night so I can light that bad boy. Gonna have some people over, throw some stuff on the grill the day before. I mean, well, not the day before, right before the bonfire. Let everybody eat. Then we'll just sit back in front of the bonfire and just hang out, maybe drink and play some games and whatnot. I might go live on that night too. We'll see. Old little fella back.
All I have to do is to the two counters
Oh,
and put away dishes. Who's that?
I don't know.
Bugs fine.
Oh.
Dang, we got backed up all the way.
My wrapper officially came off the cigar just now.
Oh, doesn't that mean it's done?
Nah, I'm close to the end though. I need to go in here and take me some allergy medicine or something that's going to get me from being stopped up so much.
You should too. Oh,
Huh?
yeah. I thought sharps would kill me because they killed me with one hit.
Oh,
But it was actually a sword. I'm like, what? What's that one hit on something? What was it hat?
oh, somebody hacking you?
Someone is hacking.
Oh,
Already reported one person today for bullying.
hmm?
Already reported someone for bullying me today on Roblox.
Oh, good job. I got some flow names around here somewhere, Randall. That's probably what I do need to be taking.
Probably in your truck.
Probably in the, it is. I think it is in the truck. A coworker of mine told me some stuff that he takes and it works wonders for him, but I can't remember what it's called. Benzodrex? That sounds right. So I keep thinking the gray in my beard is like debris or cigar ash. So I'm like, constantly brushing out, but it's just all the grays starting to poke through. I pulled a gray hair out earlier. They say you're not supposed to do that because then two grow in its place. But I pulled one out and I was sitting there holding it, and that gray hair looked just like some 10-pound test monofilament. It was funny looking. Like if I ever get in the bind, I just pull a couple gray hairs out and I can go fishing on like a little cane pole or something. I'll tell you guys what else I'm excited about too for this time of year, because I feel like this time of year is a really good time for it, and that's some crappie fishing. I feel like the crappie start biting really, really good this time of year. Like they like that cooler water, so I need to get out there and try to fill this freezer up with some crappie. My wife would definitely appreciate it if I filled it up with some catfish too. Um, and definitely some striper rockfish, some people call it. Um, right now is a good chance to try to fill the freezer before the winter gets in. Oh yeah, for those of you that are in Virginia, September 28th, my aunt's event planning company is doing a crab and shrimp boil. And it's going to be like some R&B music as well. I forget how much the tickets are. If you have, if you're like following me on Facebook, I'll post it again, so you guys can get the date and the times and stuff and the ticket prices and all that. Um, if you guys want to come out and enjoy some crabs and some shrimp, definitely come on out. You can you'll see me there because I'll be the ones. I'm cooking the shrimp that day. Someone else is doing the crabs, but you'll be able to come out and meet and greet me. And I look forward to seeing you all there. For those of you that can make it out, I know a lot of you live too far away, but there's some local people in here that if they wanted to, they could come make it out. Uh, it'll be a good time.
And some people want the kangaroos. How?
Snipers, man. Randall says, I have plenty of catfish in the freezer. Next is going to be crappie. Yeah, I know that that catch that you shared, those all your fish spread out on the table. I know that you're probably still eating on that batch of catfish. That was a good mess of them right there. Um, especially that nice size one.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm trying to change my philosophy a little bit when it comes to these seasons. Like right now, earlier in the show, I was saying fall fall is right around the corner. I'm looking forward to fall. Um, then fall gets here, and I'm happy about it for a little while. And then I'm like, man, I can't wait for winter. I want some snow, and then it will get some snow, and I'm like, man, screw the snow. I'm ready for the springtime. I'm ready for it to start warming up. Like I feel like I need to start living in the moment when it comes to the seasons, and it's just enjoying it instead of looking forward to the next one.
I know every kid in my school likes winter.
Yeah, y'all get school snow days and stuff when it does snow.
Remember, yeah, school hated doing that so many times that they just took 2 hours out of the fall.
Yeah.
At least.
Brandon said we can't be happy. Yeah, we can't be satisfied at all. Like
Like y'all get like usually if you work at home, you're like, "Ah, this is the life. Take come home, oh dang it."
But yeah, also while I was down there, we were at the beach. Randall, we went to Outer Banks, and the house we stayed at had this like outdoor little. It wasn't a tiki hut, but it was. This is it right here. It was like a little covered area. It has like a sink and TVs and stuff out there. And that's where I hung out most of the time in the beach. I'm thinking about building one right here where all my grills and my smoker and stuff is. That way I can be underneath of there. Um, it like it'd be nice if I could do it like soon, like next month or something like that. But I gotta save up some money to be able to do that. But I'm thinking about moving the live show down there where I'd have a roof over my head. Um, and that'll be my little outdoor cooking studio. Um, little dream of mine, make it a reality. I know enough people that can help out with the labor and stuff. We just got to get the materials. Yeah, a little outdoor patio with a bar. I'd put a TV down there and be able to like sit out there and watch the game. I would just have to figure out how I'm gonna heat the area up when I'm not cooking. It'd be nice to be able to sit out there and watch football and have like heaters blowing so it'd be comfortable. I already got my parents have a TV that they have on their screen and porch, and it's rated to be outdoors. It can be in freezing temperatures and it can withstand the like scorching summer heat. I want to get something similar to that, and it's a smart TV, and it has like all like the YouTube, Netflix, Fandango at home, all those TV apps on it, HBO Plus, and it will like I could be able to like watch all that stuff out there. I did forget it drizzled a little earlier today when I did I, when I did the unboxing video for last last month's winter for the Big Fella box. I did it inside because then it started drizzling a little bit. Um, it'd be nice to be able to do stuff like that outside and not get wet. Be able to record. Just want to move the whole like studio outside where I don't have any excuses but to do it outside. Oh yeah, we're getting down to the end of the cigar, so we're getting a little bit closer to the end of the show. But before I did end the show, I definitely want to thank all you guys for your support. Like I really, really do appreciate it. Like I don't know if there's anything that I can do to show how much I appreciate you guys. That's why I do the big fella boxes to be able to show my appreciation, give back to you guys. Um, the Simple Life of Big Fella, my other channel, that is officially over 100 subscribers. So thank you very much for helping that channel grow. Um, I know I had stopped recording over there for a while, but I picked it back up, and then the channel just started growing again. So really, really do appreciate you guys that watch all my videos over there, my cooking videos, and then you come over here and watch all my fishing videos and soon my hunting videos. Once hunting season gets back in. And then you guys also join the live. Like I really, really, really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Um, all of you that share my videos with your friends and get them to come over and watch the live and all that good stuff. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough. So, I really, really do appreciate it.
All YouTubers have at least 7 channels.
Yeah, I don't see myself having 7 channels.
7 channels, yeah.
No, Randall says I watched that video right before I came in here. I haven't been getting any notifications from you lately, so I unsubscribed and resubscribed. Yeah, YouTube is kind of funny. Like at one point in time, I felt like I was like blacklisted for something, and like I always think back to the video where I was showing off my firearms and whatnot. And I felt like I was like blacklisted ever since because my viewership like declined heavily, and people that's when right around the time I started noticing people say they haven't been getting notifications on my videos, and they didn't know I still had a channel, that kind of thing. Like I don't know if like YouTube was like unsubscribing people because I showed that. Um, sorry, we like my cigar is starting to go out, but yeah. I would say if you aren't getting notifications, just like constantly check in. Like you might see a new video pop up. I don't know what I can do to get them to fix it. Uh, it's just one of those things, I guess, where if you show something that they don't like, then you end up on the naughty list. I know a couple channels that are like that. Um, Mainly political channels. A lot of gun channels. I don't even see a lot of. I don't even get a lot of notifications for the gun channels that I do follow. Like I used to get notifications all the time for like Demolition Ranch and what's the other guy's name? Hickok, I think it is. And Mr. Guns and Gear. I don't even get notifications from them. Coley and Noir. I was just like pop into their channel and click. I'm like, oh, they do got a new video, so I'll sit and watch it. I haven't tried unsubscribing and resubscribing. I might have to try that random to see if I can start getting notifications again. And I'll even check when I get on that channel. It has like a little bell next to the subscribe button, and I'll click it. And it'll say all. I think it's like you can get no notifications, you can get personalized notifications, you can get all, and it would be selected to all. But I still wasn't getting notifications when they uploaded videos. So I don't know what was going on with that, but
Just that.
Randall said that's why I haven't been coming on my lives. I would see them the day after you did them. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I know the last couple weeks I haven't been live. I think the weekend before we went on vacation, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't go live. And then last week I didn't go live because I was out in the Outer Banks, having a little too much fun. So I didn't go live there. Brent said I tried to call you last week to see what was going on. So if you seen a missed call from me last week, that's what it was about. I don't think I had any missed calls. My phone's been acting kind of crazy. Like, I'll text people and they say they haven't got the message and showed sent on my side, and then like a day or two later they'll like hit me up and like, "Oh, I just got that message you were telling me about." And I'm like, "Huh, weird." I do live near a naval base, so sometimes the signal here is kind of funny, and the Wi-Fi, even though like my lives and stuff are pretty good, I'll try to connect to the Wi-Fi, use Wi-Fi calling, and it sucks. So if you did call me, I didn't see a missed call from you. So I apologize about that.
What's the Fortune aid?
Huh?
What was Fortune aid job?
Who?
What was Fortune's aid job? Aid job.
You'd have to show me because I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Fortune aid is? Italy and British aid.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their job was.
Let's see.
I'm gonna smoke this thing until it starts burning my fingers, and then I'll probably end the live there, or end it at 11 o'clock. I know I don't want to keep you guys up too late. Um, I have been contemplating pushing the live show even earlier, like 8 o'clock. It's just sometimes I get down the road and I want to have time to wind down from work before I kick it back off. And I feel like Friday night is the better night for me to go live because sometimes I'll go fishing on a Saturday and I'm not trying to. I don't want to get off the water like during good fishing to be back in time to make sure I do go live on time. I'm trying to keep a good schedule. But I am contemplating on going like starting to go live at 8 o'clock, so I could do it like maybe from 8 to 10. So like for people that do need to um, do stuff on Saturday, or like if they're getting up early to go fishing, they can actually watch the live in its entirety and then be able to go to bed and get a good night's sleep, so they can have a good day out there on the water. 'Cause I know some of y'all be feeling guilty for having to get off early. I've had people tell me like, man, I'm really sorry I got to get off, like, but I got to get up early in the morning because I got this, that, and the other going on, which I completely understand. You got to live your life. Um, so I am thinking about moving the show up to like 8 o'clock or so. NC already got positive feedback. Randall says he would like the idea of 8 to 10.
That's a 2 hour long show.
Yeah. We'll start it earlier. I may do that actually. I'll put out a poll like tomorrow or something to see how everybody else feels about it. Maybe more people will be able to join, which will help the channel grow. 8 o'clock might be good especially on a Friday, because everybody here in Virginia will be like on the East Coast will be off, and then it'll be 5 o'clock on the West Coast, and that'll be catching all those people that are just getting off of work. Because if I started at 9, that's 6 o'clock their time. Who knows? But yeah, it might work out better. I might give it a try next week to see how it goes. If I get if more people join it, then I think I'll do that. That's what I'll do. I think I'll do the live show at 8 o'clock next week. And if I feel like more people are joined in and engaging and whatnot, I might keep it at 8 o'clock. I got to figure out what kind of topic I'm going to be talking about next week. Because next week is going to be the actual formal segmented show, where I have like a specific topic and do all the other segments. I think I might make the show next week something hunting related, with hunting season being a few weeks away. But also this is like a good prime time to be fishing and stuff too. So maybe I think I'll do fishing. Maybe the next week's show will be about the best kind of fish to go for when the fall hits. Because me being like a multi-species kind of person, catfish, crappie, I'll go after sunfish, bass, rockfish, like what I feel like is the best to target. We can talk about that maybe. We'll see how I'll think about it too. Like I'll put together a show. I usually like to end this live and then think about it for a day, and then you'll see. I can actually like pre-create the show and get everything loaded up to be, an official show, and it'll actually send you guys a notification of the date and time and stuff, and you can set a reminder and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll try to get that out as soon as possible. But I think I will do the live show at 8 o'clock next week. All right, yeah, this cigar is starting to burn my fingers a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put that out. I'm not trying to have the brown fingertips from holding a cigar for too long. Randall says, "What do you think about what the rule that Bass set for technology would be a good topic?" I'm gonna have to research that. I didn't hear about a rule. What's the rule that they made? Throw that ice out.
But
Oh,
talking myself.
playing your game over there.
Yeah, some dude want to kill me with a pencil, so I'm gonna use a pencil.
Oh, put this
I
lighter in
didn't,
my
I
pocket.
didn't cut all of my robot stuff up on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Blender against Splinter. Who will win?
Oh, that's about the how many screens and sizes you can have on your boat. As far as like tournament fishing. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'll talk about, because I know since that's fairly new and relative. I think that I'll do some research and come up with my own opinion, and we'll talk about that next week. So yeah, that's a good topic. I appreciate that. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live here. I need to go get me some Flonase and some allergy medicine and stuff. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys again for joining the live. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you for watching and you made it this far. Thank you for watching the whole um, segment, this whole show. Thanks for kicking back with me. Just got a new comment where it's again, it's about using the down scan. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. 'Cause, I do have an opinion about that. We'll talk about it next week. Um, yeah, technology is advancing. But yeah, I appreciate you guys again. I actually have to use the restroom. I need to go get some meds in me, and I think I need to go shopping for some more ingredients for my gumbo that I'm making for tomorrow. But thank you guys again for joining the live. I hope you guys have a very wonderful weekend. Um, I'll be pushing out I'm going kayak fishing Sunday, so you guys will have that video to look forward to the following weekend once I get it all edited and looking good for y'all. I know the unboxing video didn't look all that great. It looked kind of dark because I was inside and I didn't have the lights and stuff set up. Um, but yeah, we'll get you guys a nice little kayak fishing video. I'll actually do some talking in it. It'll be like the other videos that I've posted. But thank you all again. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and the rest of your night. And I'll see you all on the next live show next Friday at 8 o'clock.